Alright, so I just walked out of my hotel, the Intercontinental. This is a refugee camp, as you can see behind me. We're in Bethlehem, and this is, the conference center is on the other side of that complex. And so every morning I've been walking down this street and around the corner to the Christ at the Checkpoint conference. It's been a fascinating, fantastic conference. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, connected with some amazing people, and it's just been wonderful to see the actual facts on the ground, to meet Palestinian Christians, Muslims, Jews, Messianic. It's been really great, and I haven't, Middle East hospitality is not an exaggeration. Everybody here has been wonderful. I have not felt unsafe at all since I've been in the country. So now we're coming on, so I make this turn every day, and we're coming to the wall. This is the separation barrier. The Israelis call it a separation fence, but in most places it may be a fence, but here it's a wall, and it's about 3 stories, and it meanders. The thing about the wall that people don't realize is it meanders through Palestinian land. It doesn't separate Palestinians from Israel. It separates Palestinians from other Palestinians and from their own lands, their fields, and their places where they work in a lot of places. The wall doesn't follow the borders of Israel-Palestine. It doesn't follow the green line. It snakes through neighborhoods, and it makes no sense from a security standpoint in a lot of areas. In some areas it may. Here's the wall itself. You can see all the graffiti and the paintings. This is where there was a demonstration on Tuesday, and there were a lot of kids and youth throwing rocks, and so the IDF came out and were launching tear gas. This is the hotel the conference is at up here on the right. Cross before I get run over. This is the walk that I've been making every day since I've been here. Oh, I just got dripped on. And it's really nice. I really like the city of Bethlehem. It's heartbreaking in a lot of ways, but it's incredibly beautiful in a lot of other ways, particularly the people. The people are what make any city, and the people here are wonderful. They've been wonderful to me. I'm looking forward to seeing what life is like in Israel as well, because I know the people there are wonderful too. That's what's so heartbreaking about this entire region, is wonderful people are enemies, on paper at least, with other wonderful people. So hopefully we can do whatever we can to help break that down. As I said in the conference, build bridges rather than walls. I'll try to get some more video a little later. We're going into right now what used to be a palace, and it's the Intercontinental Hotel. It's an extremely nice hotel, and this is where we were hiding from tear gas on Tuesday. Alright, I'll check back later. Alright, so I just checked into my room at the St. Michael's Hotel, which is just around the corner, right across the street from the conference center, and it's pretty nice. Small, but it's just me for 3 nights. But check this out. This is the coolest part. Boom, this is my view. Bethlehem. There's the conference center where we had the Christ at the Checkpoint conference. How's that? Pretty cool, huh? This is what I want to point out. If you can see right past that minaret, you can see the wall snaking its way along up. It comes down, and it comes down around this building down to the street corner, which is where I was this morning. And you see all the cranes in the background. I don't know if you can see them on the video or not, but the cranes in the background those are for the construction of settlements. And basically the wall annexes Palestinian land, and then the settlers build on it so that then they can claim later, when there's any peace agreements, well, we already have people there, so it's too much trouble to move them. So that's what's going on. We're going to go visit some land that's being confiscated by the wall. and we're going to see, this is in my opinion, other than the actual occupation itself, the wall and the settlements together are the biggest hindrance to peace in the Middle East by far, more than any other factor. And the main reason is the wall doesn't go just on the borders of between Israel and Palestine. This isn't the green line right here. This is into Palestinian land. And that's what so many Palestinians are upset about. And you know what? I would be upset too. If you want to build a security wall to keep terrorists out, great. I'm all for it. But you should build it on the boundary of your land. If I build a fence to protect my yard, I have that right. If I build a fence through my neighbor's yard and through their house, and they can only stay on one part of it, then that's not really security. That's about something else. And so that's what we're going to go look at today. But it's the biggest issue that Palestinians are facing right now is the annexing of their land through the settlement enterprise, which is not a small enterprise at all. It's very big, very well funded, and it has a huge amount of political clout behind it. But I think at least the Israelis that I've talked to, and of course the Palestinians, are not in favor of the settlements. They think they're a slap in the face to any notion that you're seeking peace. If I'm seeking peace, I don't build a house in your yard. So anyway, we'll maybe see more of that a little bit later. So we're at a prayer service in Beit Jala. Across the valley here is the settlement of Gila. And up along this route, you'll see, is where the Israeli army is trying to build the wall, the security wall. But in this case, it's being built through olive grove, which is where we are right now. An olive grove that Pastor Shawan who's down there talking, it's his family land. It's been in his family for a couple of 100 years, and they're building the wall through it on Palestinian land. There's no Israel on one side, Palestine on the other. This is through the middle of an Israeli field, an olive grove. And so the Supreme Court has issued a stay until the army can make its case for why it must be built in this particular area, because there's really no legitimate security reason for the wall to be here. That's what we're having a prayer service right now with Catholics, villagers from the area they come every every Friday. They come to do a prayer service, praying that the wall will not be built through the middle of their land, and also that it'll be taken down completely. So that's where we are right now. We'll walk up here so you can see.
وعادل وخالص ومستحب وطيب الذكر وما كان قليلا واعملوا بما تعلمون واخذتموه عني وسمعتموه مني وعلمتموه فيه واله السلام يكون معكم سلام الرب.